and I was heading over to the highway patrol station to tell you guys about my incident. That's why I was driving this way.
Okay, what's your
I
name?
was gonna be it's Sergio Castelli.
Sergey. What happened to the other guy that was chasing you with the gun that came out with the gun?
He came out from the back. I don't know where he went off to, but I fucking he came out from the bed and he had a gun out. That's when I started running away. I didn't know if there was other people inside that store. So I mean, so I was fucking
And
terrified
did
of my.
you
I,
return fire on
yeah, yeah. Well, no, I didn't return fire on that guy.
him?
No,
Okay,
Just the first
no.
guy.
just to
You
clear.
Yeah,
you
yeah. Just to
you know
clear.
that self defense is not always shooting.
Y-
That it's actually
yeah.
leaving and getting yourself out of a situation to defend
Well,
yourself, right? So you don't get hurt.
yeah, yeah. But
Okay.
that's why that's why I
This
didn't shoot the other
this
guy because
occurred at the Ace Liquor, right?
Yeah, yeah, but that's also why I didn't shoot the other guy. But it was also because I had I just almost got stabbed by the freaking clerk, and then some other guy just comes out with a gun. So I'm like, oh, there must be other people in here. I don't know if this is like someone's business. That they're dealing fucking heroin up there, it's fucking cocaine or whatever. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh,
But I
okay.
mean, I don't know. Someone's clearly out there with a fucking gun. Fucking, they just come to the fucking nowhere. Then there's something clearly going on up there, right? And then like I just fucking started running away, and then
Did the clerk
at
say anything to you? Because I assume this clerk works there, right? He's not going to try to not have business. Did he
no,
say anything to you at all? He just
he didn't
started.
say he just started attacking me.
You didn't have a weapon out or anything like that that would make him
No,
feel threatened.
no, not at all.
Okay. How
And
many shots did you fire off?
I think like two or
Two
three,
or
two or
three at
three.
the first guy, but not the second, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, just for your safety, just make sure you do not run away while I talk to our officer here. I'm just gonna place you in the vehicle so I can have a conversation with them. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No.
All
No.
right. Just gonna come over here. All right. Please bear with me. Learning things. There you
Understand.
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll tell you this right now, right off the rib. Okay. So that Ace Liquor place right back there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a known area to get ingredients for meth, like acetone and things like that.
Okay.
That shop owner, I mean, he's made multiple calls multiple times talking about people going in there and lifting supplies.
Okay. Well, he has supplies there that he's selling, so people are gonna go there and buy it, right? Did he have
No,
any of
there,
that on him? And what is that?
I
All that? What is that used
I
for?
had it's used for methamphetamine production.
Okay.
So if he, I didn't do a thorough search right now. I
Okay.
just went ahead, patted him down.
Sure.
I know he has a firearm on him. Do you have a GSR test kit? Not that it matters much anyway, because
Yeah,
he
because
admitted to
it's a
firing.
shooting. Yeah, I do not. I have
Okay.
fingerprints, and that's yeah. I have a fingerprint kit, and that's all. I don't have an actual
Right.
GSR kit.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you this. That's where the shots fired was at, was the Ace Liquor. So, I mean, we can have a little bit of post investigation after this, but
What would you like to do? Because even if that place is known to
I
sell specific things, with him not having it on him, if
no,
he
you have to
doesn't, you know.
steal. You have to steal. Like that's why the owner attacks people is when they go into the back room.
Okay, well,
That's the only time he ever fucks with them.
okay, well, he's
Yeah,
attacking people. It's like,
yeah, for entering his store and then going into the back room, going past like viable commercial area.
okay, let's ask him if that's where he went.
Yep. Let me ask you something, sir.
Yeah.
When you were there at the Ace Liquor, you were going into the back room, weren't you?
No.
And honesty,
You weren't.
will help you out so
Yeah, it
much.
will.
Believe me, it will help you with whatever may happen.
I didn't go into the back room. I went behind the counter to talk with the clerk because like, he didn't want to tell me drinks over the counter. He said I had like
Okay.
he said
So
I had.
why go
he-
in the back? Why go in there at all? Like, why even put yourself in that situation?
Well, I mean, the clerk wouldn't want to tell me like freaking. I was trying to buy some drinks, man, and then
Okay,
like
so why
this
not leave
clerk
the
didn't.
store? Why even go back there in where he works, right? Maybe he doesn't feel comfortable selling it to you. Why even be in his space like that?
I don't know.
Okay, imagine you worked at a store, okay?
Mhm.
And you're saying for whatever reason you're not going to sell it to me. How would you feel if I walked
Yeah,
over to your side where you work, where he probably gets threatened daily? How would you feel? You'd feel a little kind of like, you'd feel a certain way, wouldn't you?
man. Yeah, probably. I'd
Okay, so you
probably be
have to
like, clerk.
imagine that for him as well.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. I mean,
Okay.
like it's just I don't know. I just wasn't thinking. The guy didn't want to tell me he freaking over the counter. So I was like, maybe I need to go talk. Maybe he just wants me to go behind the counter and talk to him instead. I don't
Mm,
know.
Right.
okay.
Right?
Sure.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Like man, like
the way that I
I
see it,
look, man. I don't I
let
don't I
me.
don't I don't do bad
I'm
things.
gonna take you out, and I'm just gonna do one final search. Okay. I can tell you this right now. Um, chances are you're not gonna go today. I don't see why you would, if I'm being honest with you, officer. Um, it's just kind of a very loose situation at this time. But I will guarantee you this: your vehicle is gonna get impounded.
What?
Yeah, it's not roadworthy.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to have a
You
license
have to have
plate
a
on that
license
vehicle.
plate.
That's illegal.
I
That's
I
You
get.
even stated beforehand that another officer came
Well,
up to you and said they need a license plate.
yeah, and I fixed it, and then like I fucking the
Yeah,
fucking plate fell off, and now I'm waiting
yeah.
for it to get it come
It's
in the
an
mail.
unfortunate
Wait,
thing. It's an unfortunate thing because I mean it comes down to user error. But just like how you're not going in today, that's why we have to do this because you already stated to me very clearly, hey, another officer came up to me and told me to fix it. And then so it's kind of hard to believe your story when you get pulled over and on top of that you were speeding and cutting through corners and it took you a while to stop. Like I had my lights on you for a
yeah,
minute.
I didn't hear
And you
you.
were
So
coming from the scene of a shooting and you didn't even
yeah,
report
yeah.
and we have got reports
Well,
of a guy with a white car wearing
a
black
white car
running
going
around. We
through,
did get
yeah,
a call for that.
weaving through
So
backyards.
yeah.
I wasn't going through no backyards. I mean, my car
Well,
isn't
we
white.
just we just have to
My
go
car.
off of we just have to go
Well,
off your car's white.
The
It
yeah,
car's
matches the description.
my car's light blue. It's not white.
that's
We won't get
pretty.
into the semantics.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, I could hit
pretty.
you with the book if
Yeah.
you want, but that's why I'm gonna let you go, but your vehicle's gonna get impounded. In fact, I think honestly, what I would do is I'm gonna go ahead and let you retrieve it, okay? But the next time, if you don't get it fixed, you know what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna impound it indefinitely, and then I'm gonna have the court mandate that you get a license plate on it. So that means that we're gonna have to hold your hand and treat you like a toddler, just so you can put a license plate
I
on the back of your
hate
car.
toddlers.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't like toddlers.
I don't
right?
like them
So,
honestly. They smell
but
weird.
I don't. I'm just gonna impound it. I'm gonna put a fine on it, and then we're gonna call it good here. Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm just
I
gonna
guess.
make an incident report. You're gonna go with a verbal and an impound. I
Okay.
am gonna search you one more time. I'm gonna make sure that your weapon comes back as registered. I'm gonna make
Yeah,
sure that do you have anything on you, like acetone
No.
or sulfuric acid?
No, I don't do
None
any of that.
whatsoever.
Look, man, I don't do
You're
none of that.
sure?
I don't
Before
do
I
none. Yeah, man, I don't do
okay,
none
all
of
right.
that.
All right.
I'm in a good state to not have to go fucking that route. I make enough money. I don't gotta go out on the fucking
Fantastic.
street like and
It's
selling
not.
these
It's
things.
not always about money, my friend. To be honest.
I guess, but I mean, usually
Wanna
people would
take
do
him out?
that. It's usually
Yeah, sure.
because of money situations.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, I guess he's gonna chill now.
Just seeing the. These are new maker of handcuffs. Want to make sure they work.
Thank
I'm glad they
you.
do. Let me see. Bear with me.
Yeah, let me just see if I can take it out. Yeah, I can't even get him out.
Okay. What is happening?
Yeah, I'll put fucking glue on these seats so I can get.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm really not trying to do this on purpose.
Okay, yeah. Hold
Are
on.
you good?
Yeah, go over right there for me.
Yeah, well, you go
Just,
over there.
stand at the door. Stand at the door. Hold on, I almost had it. Stand at the door. Right there. Wow, I can't get him out.
Yeah, I know.
What did they do this time?
Can you move for a second? I don't want to cuff you again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Got him. All
How'd
right.
you get him?
You know, I just.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Yeah. No, I just had to use the other menu. I can't use it.
All right, I'll tell you what, man.
Because that one's not.
Like I said,
I used this
I'm gonna
one
go
instead.
ahead.
But I
search you
changed
over
this
one more
button because
time,
it used
okay?
to be 8, but I
Okay.
changed this to my plus sign on my mouse because I have 12. I have 13 buttons on my mouse, and so it's my final button. But I got it confused. I always used to press 8, but now 8 is cuff for me. So I'm trying to get adjust to that. Still issue. Listen.
All right, my man. I'm gonna go ahead. Said I'm gonna impound the vehicle. Good. I'm gonna let you off with the verbal. I'm gonna put a.
When can I get my car back?
Whenever you want to pay for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put
be- not gonna be too
$2,000
expensive.
impound on it. Okay.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
All right. And next time I see you, if you don't have a license plate on that vehicle, I will impound it indefinitely, and then you'll have to go through the courts to get it back.
If I put it in the front, will it be fine?
If you can put it in the front, if you can put it in your windshield, I'd be fucking ecstatic.
Okay, I'll make it
All right.
work.
And if you find that you get a license plate, and then for some reason you're parking in the garage, and then you wake up, and then the valet has taken it off, put that vehicle back in that garage and figure that out, okay? Doesn't mean that you can ride around with something that doesn't have a license plate. Get that taken care of. You seem like a smart
Okay.
boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, use that brain of yours.